ஓம் பிரபன்ன பாரிஜாதாய தோத்ரவேத்ரைகபாணயே ஞானமுத்ராய கிருஷ்ணாய கீதாமிருததுஹே நமஹ. ந ஜாயதே ம்ரியதே வா கதாசித் நாயம் பூத்வா பவிதா வா ந பூயः அஜோ நித்யः சாஸ்வதோயம் புராணः ந ஹன்யதே ஹன்யமானே ஷரீரே. In this verse, Bhagavan again teaches the nirvikara swabhava of Atma from a different angle. He had spoken about it in 13th shloka of this chapter. The body which we are experiencing is subject to sixfold modifications. This physical body is the product of the food taken by our parents. In the very first stage, this body was in the mother's womb. In the second stage, it was born. It grew up in the third stage. During the fourth stage, it undergoes so many physiological changes. At the fifth stage, it starts decaying. And the final sixth stage, it dies. All these 6 changes are called Shadvikaraha. Tattvabodha mentions that the physical body is subject to all these 6 modifications. But I, the Atma Chaitanyam, am free from these modifications. I do not undergo any change. The gross body, which is dependent on me alone, undergoes all the changes. I am changeless, is the teaching conveyed in this verse. The 6 modifications are named as Asti, Jayate, Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati. That is, being in mother's womb, birth, growth, metamorphosis, decay, death are the 6 modifications. The gross body has these modifications. Atma is free from all these modifications. Najayate mriyate va kadachit. At any point of time, this Atma is never born, never dies. Only the body is born and it dies. Nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaha. There was not a time when this Atma was non-existent and it came into existence. It does not become non-existent too. Ajaha. Atma is free from birth. It is never born. This is an important definition of Atma. Nityaha. Atma is eternal, free from death. Shashvataha means apakshaya rahitaha, free from metamorphic changes. Puranaha does not change, ever remains same. Pura api navaha. When we say that it has neither birth nor death, it is understood that the in-between 4 modifications are also absent. This verse wants to clearly teach that Atma is free from all types of modifications. Sharire hanyamane api ayam Atma na hanyate. On the destruction of the body, the Atma remains undestroyed. Atma does not have any changes, modifications or attributes. Atma is free from birth, ajaha. Atma is eternal, free from death, nityaha, free from metamorphic changes. Shashvataha does not change, puranaha. Adi Shankaracharya derives another important definition of Atma from this verse. Atma nirgunaha. Atma is free from gunas. Nirgunatvat Atma nirvikaraha. Since Atma is free from gunas, it is free from modifications also. We cultivate so many values in our life. We shed so many negative attributes and try to have positive ones. Atma does not have any of these attributes. All these changes attributed belong to the mind and not the Atma. The changes happening in the body does not affect the Atma. Changes are the very nature of the body. So, we have to accept the nature of the body without complaining. We should not identify ourselves with the body and keep worrying. this body is impermanent. It will be with us for some time. Definitely it will go one day. Atma does not need the body. Body alone needs Atma to enliven it. And we are not the body. This knowledge gives us the strength to face anything in our life and helps us not be addicted to the relative joys and sorrows of life. This shloka and previous shloka are borrowed from Kathopanishad by Sri Vedavyasa Acharya. I also want to mention a very important point. This shloka is in a different meter called Trishtup. Those days, there was only oral tradition in teaching. Whenever they wanted to emphasize on a subject, they would change the meter. Hence, we must note that this shloka is very important. Na jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva bhavita va na bhuyah ajo nitya shashvatoyam puranaha na hanyate hanyamane sharire. My prayerful blessings to all of you. Hari Om.